And let's now turn our attention to the unemployment figures, or the latest unemployment figures in the country, which now stands at 33.3%. We're joined now by the convener, Integration Summit Group, Chris Ekiyor. Good to have you join us, Chris Ekiyor. When you look at this latest figure, which is up from 27.1% now to 33.3%, what does this say about government's efforts to create jobs?
Thank you and good afternoon. It is very clear that you can see that we're plummeting downwards, like a backward movement. Between 2015 and now, we've lost more jobs. There's all the hula hula about creating jobs is not working. People are unemployed. This is not my statistics. It's a statistic that is well established. So I think that there's more lip service to what we see happening now in terms of wealth creation and job creation than what it seemed to be. So government needs to recalibrate. If you have 23 million persons who are able to work and cannot find job, you just create a harvest gun for crime, for desperation, for all kinds of things. And we can't continue like this. By the next couple of weeks, some other people will get into the job market, or some will get out of job. So the government needs to deliberately begin to redirect its embassy into industrialization and job creation, rather than these hand bills that they give 5,000, 10,000.
But how do we recalibrate? Like you said, here we are with a challenge of insecurity, which is leading to unemployment because businesses have also been destroyed in the process. And then the unemployment leading to more insecurity and more insecurity to unemployment. So it looks like an irreversible reaction, creating just extraordinary disaster in its wake. So how do we recalibrate?
Yeah, so government is the biggest employer. Government doesn't need to employ that directly. It needs to create the enabling environment that allows entrepreneurs to excel. What we see now is that all the laws and the actions of government is bent on destroying entrepreneurs, such that everybody is dependent on government and government patronage and politics for a living, and that will not work. In other climes, government provide loans almost at zero digit, provide enabling environment, electricity, roads to factory areas, so people can get busy. The laws to get into the Nigerian business are not able.
All right, I think there is a network challenge there. We would have to come back to that conversation if we can reestablish connection with Chris Ekiyor. But thanks for talking to us. Let's allow him. I don't think we have him. Let's allow. All right, we do have him. Go ahead, Chris Ekiyor.
Yeah, sorry, we have a very stormy weather in Benin, so the network is a bit poor. I'm saying that government must begin to redirect its action towards allowing entrepreneurs to do the job that they are trying to do. People must start and begin to own businesses and create employment, and then be able to engage this huge number of people who are unemployed. And I can tell you very clearly, once we industrialize this country, 22 million people of 200 million people definitely can find a job.
But where do we start? Sorry, I just have to quickly jump in because you talk about enabling the private sector. But where do we start? Because there are issues of funding when you look at the small and medium enterprises. There are issues of infrastructure, there is power and road. There are just a lot of challenges here. So for you, where is the critical place to start?
Okay, three things. First, government needs to provide the enabling infrastructure. We're talking about electricity and access to land and market, which means there must be road. Next, government needs to begin to provide guarantee for investors, which means people should be sure when they take loans, they're able to do business unhindered, and they're able to have moratorium period to be able to pay those loans. Lastly, government needs to enforce it on the central bank and the commercial banks to be able to give loans. I can tell you that no matter how hard you try to get a loan, you probably will not get one. Most of the things you read on the newspaper, they talk about in the news, are just ceremonial. Go and try to get a 10 million naira loan in a bank. You won't get it. You won't get it. They will get your CFO, they'll get everything, they'll tell you all kinds of stories. It's almost impossible. It's only those people who government can guarantee that can get loans. So government needs to therefore provide these loans in a way that people can access them once they qualify to invest. And once they invest, secure their businesses for them and ensure that trade is on. Let's take Moto. He produces a lot of cars locally. We're not patronizing him. So how is he going to expand and employ more people? We still buy Toyota, some import cars from abroad. Take small industries here and there. Dangote is doing well because it's being patronized by the everyday Nigerian. So it's able to employ. So if we get a business going and we get it involved and we work with it and provide the opportunity for it to be engaged, then we'll create jobs.
Thank you so much, Chris Ekiyor. Let's allow you go. We know that you do have to go celebrate your birthday, which is today. Thanks for sharing your day with us, and thanks for talking to us.
Thank you very much, and thanks for recognizing that as my birthday.